Now I've been called an AEW hater just for spitting some facts, just for letting y'all know what's going on. And for the longest time, man, I've been telling y'all AEW under its current regime is dead. It's dead. Now before I get into why, I am trying to hit 3,800 subs before the end of the week. And yes, the goal keeps moving because y'all keep moving the goalposts, man. Y'all keep knocking the goals out of the park. So I appreciate if y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button for you, boy. Come on, man. It's Christmas. It's Christmas week. Come on, boy. Now, AEW, they just hit an all-time low. Actually, almost hit an all-time low. The AEW ratings is just getting further and further down. It's just getting bad. Ticket sales aren't doing so well either. But if we're talking specifically ratings, because the TV deals is coming up for WWE and AEW, they just hit an all-time low. It's getting bad, bro. If you don't know, for the longest time, basically this entire year, AEW has maintained ratings between 800,000 and about 860,000, let's say. But yesterday, man, they was about 700,000, bro. It was bad, man. It was bad. Now, was it exactly? It was in like the upper 700,000s, but it's still bad. And we're a long ways away. We're a long ways away from that million that they was about to hit. They were hitting every now and then. They hit 782,000. And that's not even counting if you watch Jim Cornette, if you watch people who break down these ratings, you would know that a lot of the ratings come from the people leading in from the last show and also people tuning in for the show after AEW Dynamite. For some reason, AEW Dynamite just has problems with overruns. They don't call it in ahead of time to let y'all know, like, hey, with people who set DVRs, we may go over 5-10 minutes. Like I remember back when I used to watch wrestling, like on cable, Monday Night Raw would be from like 9 to 11:05, and I never understood why really, but now it makes sense because who knows with time constraints. It's a live show. Mistakes happen. Time over. People go over time. So that extra they get that 5-minute grace period. But for some reason, AEW hasn't necessarily understood that. It's either that Tony Khan and AEW hasn't understood that, and they're just terrible with time management, or they're playing a game of using that 5-minute overlay or 5-minute overrun to go into their ratings total, because the ratings in the last quarter hour always go up. They always go up because people tuning in at the last second of AEW Dynamite to check out the next show. I don't know what that next show is, but I know the show before AEW Dynamite is Big Bang Theory. Jim Cornette calls them the Big Bangers. And this is just a byproduct of catering to your core audience. I don't want to say the lowest common denominator, but maybe that's the perfect saying, because this whole thing, the Continental Classic, excuse me, I'm sorry, I failed math. I don't really know how to pronounce that. And that caters to the diehard fan who watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. It doesn't cater to a casual like me. I don't know how a round robin works. The first time I heard of a round robin was in DraftKings, and even I avoided it. Like they haven't done enough to explain that to the casual viewer such as myself. Like I want to get into it, but I'm not about to go out of my way to get into it, especially when I don't care about the wrestlers involved. Like I just don't care. I just don't care enough. So this whole attitude of, oh, y'all so dumb to not even know, or y'all so ignorant to even know what round robin is. Yeah. And it's great that 700,000 to 800,000, because I'm not even giving y'all the 850,000 no more, because y'all cheating in y'all ratings. So I'm not even giving y'all that 850K no more. The 750K to 800K people who know how and even then, who knows out of those many people who knows how round robin works. But let's just say your core audience, that 800,000 people who know how round robin works, isn't making the company money. Stuff like that is why you lose 35 million in 1 year, even though you grossed about 150 million. You know what I'm saying? Like that is crazy. And this company is sinking. It's sinking. It's a sinking ship. There is like The foundation is done in the house. I don't know another. Like saying like this. It can't last this much longer. You know. Maybe it can because this is such a unique thing of a father who just gives his son endless money. Like I'll never understand it because if you gross 150 million and you still lose 35 million, that means you've invested 185 at bare minimum in 1 year. And that's just what you lost this year. AEW has been running since 2019 or late 2018 till now. That's about 5 years. I just I don't I man, like I really want AEW to work. I say this in every video, but I really want it to work. Even though I keep reporting, the reason I keep reporting on the bad news, one is because my audience tunes into it, and two is to show these fans that it's not all peaches and cream. Everything is not okay. You know, like it's not all good. We're not like WWE Glazers. Like people, what AEW fans don't understand is we know WWE is bad for the most part. The casual wrestler, the semi-casual, because I'll say I'm semi-casual. Like I'm not somebody who misses a show every now and then. Like I make sure I watch as much wrestling as I can with my busy schedule. But I know WWE. I know Monday Night Raw is bad, which is why I'm not about to get cable just to watch it. You know, like I may tune in live sometimes if it's a special occasion such as CM Punk first promo back, but I am not watching a 3-hour Monday Night Raw every week. I'm not even watching a 2-hour Monday SmackDown. Like I'm not doing that. Cuz I know the weekly television in WWE is just not worth it. Even if you don't think it's bad, it's definitely not great. It's not good. It's mediocre, and I'm not tuning in weekly for that. But it's time we admit that Dynamite is just as bad, if not worse. The storylines are bad. The characters are bad. The booking is bad. The match results are bad. That's the problem I have. We all know Monday Night Raw is boring. We all know SmackDown is bad without Roman Reigns. We all know it's too Roman Reigns reliant. We all know the Bloodline story has jumped the shark 20 times already. We all know that. But let's start talking about AEW. Like, let's start talking about AEW. Like, let's start admitting the truth with AEW. Like, yes, maybe it's great to y'all, but y'all got to understand that just it being great to y'all is why it's in the position that it's in now. That's why you lose your biggest star. That's why your second biggest star keeps getting injured, Bryan Danielson, at this point. That's why your biggest star is now diminishing and his stock is lowering, MJF. That's why one of the founding fathers of AEW is injured. That's why one of the founding fathers of AEW is in WWE doing some of the best work of his career and making some of the most money. And the other two founding fathers are irrelevant. They not even top 10 in merch. Like, it's bad. It's bad. And I think it's time AEW fans start being honest. I think Tony Khan needs to start being honest. You know, you can't bring match ratings to your father instead of money. Or maybe the father just don't care. Who knows? I think they're bleeding money, so they're printing money over there in Jacksonville, apparently. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Again, I am trying to hit 3,800 subs before the end of the week. What's that? About 124 more people to hit that subscribe button. I definitely appreciate it. Happy holidays to you and yours. Sub to Act. Stay safe out there, guys. I appreciate you so much. Positive vibes, all that mumbo jumbo. Peace.